Hola, gringas y gringos. Welcome to...
Gringos are us, expats with a plan.
In this video coming up, we are going to help navigate you through Traveling Mailbox.
It's a service we've been using, and we're going to show you how right after this.
Well, welcome back. Traveling Mailbox.
It's a service that we found when we were investigating about how we were going to get our mail while we were living in Mexico. Because we wanted to keep a U.S. address, we wanted to be able to vote, and we wanted to make sure that this was a way that we could retain residency here in the U.S. So in doing all the research, we came across this lovely service called Traveling Mailbox.
And it also allows us to register as a resident of whatever state we chose so we can get our driver's licenses and our car registration completed, which is South Dakota.
Yep.
Coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, the thing is you actually get a physical address.
Yes.
So you're not just getting a P.O. box service, you're getting a physical address.
Yes. Although it does have a box service associated with it, it's still considered a physical address.
And as far as South Dakota is concerned, it works well. Along with the affidavit that you're going to be a traveler, get your driver's license.
So let's dive in.
Let's go.
Traveling Mailbox is a mail scanning service, but they also offer things such as forwarding packages and mail to you or doing things like check deposits. So you can basically view your mail anywhere in the world, quite literally, as long as you have an internet connection. These are the various services that you can read more about. I am particularly interested in services such as the check deposit. You get a virtual address. So what does that mean? Well, their basic one, the least expensive one, is in Sanford, North Carolina. That is also the one that they will use if you get packages sent to you instead of just mail. They offer various cities throughout the country. We're choosing the Sioux Falls one in this case, but there are many to choose from. And of course, some places like New York have at least 3 locations that you can choose from. These are all considered premium cities, so they do cost more than the basic rate that you see advertised on the front page, but not a lot more. There is a lot to choose from. So when you get to the pricing that you see is based on the Sanford, North Carolina address. There is a premium for the other addresses. Now the basic plan, you get the least amount of envelope and page scans, and they don't roll over. We got the middle of the road plan, which they claim is the most popular, but it does suit us because it does allow for rollover on your scans. And we weren't really sure what kind of mail volume we were going to have. It's hard to know. The nice thing is, if you mark something as junk mail, it does not count toward your scan count. So again, the standard address, the one that costs the least, is Sanford, and all the premium ones are basically everywhere else. So if I choose Sioux Falls, what you see right away is that the basic rate is a little bit higher. It's $19.95. there's the Vegas rate, New York. So you have to complete a form from the post office. This is required. I've seen other people say that you have to do this and mail it and send it and get it possibly notarized and whatnot. No, you do not. What you need to do is you need to supply them with photo IDs, which can be through your webcam or your cell phone. And once you supply those, you have authorized and verified your identification, and you've authorized them to proceed with this process. Then they set up a Zoom call kind of thing with you, just to validate it, and you're done. Those are the shippers that they use for forwarding parcels to you. It's a little FAQ telling you a little bit about the services and how they work. Now I'm going to walk through and demonstrate how I use the account. So I get an email and they tell me, hey, you have mail. So I log in and look, there's a letter. They have scanned the envelope for me. Now, they also give me the receive date, and they give me a date that it's going to be shredded. They're asking me to take action on it. There's my receive date, shred date. And they want to know what I want to do about it. Well, I'm going to enlarge that envelope. Oh, look, it's from the federal student aid people. So yeah, my student loans, they recently got transferred to Hola. So what action am I going to take? Well, I want them to open it and scan it so I can read it. But these are all the various options that you have. You can see at the bottom there is a junk mail option. Now see, I've just indicated that I want them to open that up and scan that for me. It usually doesn't take them very long. I've had that done within an hour, sometimes a few hours, and they will send an email. So now I've got a couple envelopes here, a few days later, I guess. I have requested that they be opened and scanned. So I got an email, said your mail has been scanned for you. I'm like, okay, great, let's go look at it. So in the image to the right, you can see there's an envelope there, and there are pages in little thumbnails underneath it. And for this one, it's 4 pages. They have the envelope front, that's my student loan thing again, and 4 pages that follow. There's also the, you can view it online or you can download it. So I'm just going to roll right on through here, just kind of show you. You can view this right online with their PDF viewer. Pretty convenient. Should I decide I want to keep this, I simply click on the little Adobe PDF icon that's below the scanned thumbnails, and I say that I want to save it. Now, it still has a date that they're going to shred this. We did discover, there's my little PDF that I'm going to save. And you can save it to OneDrive as well. You can also save it to other online file sharing or cloud storage applications. I did learn that if you want to extend how long they hold it, after the shred date, they do charge, I think it's $1 per month to continue to hold it for you. So now we're going to look at this one. This is junk mail. Sorry, AARP, but that's what it is. So I'm going to tell it that it's junk mail. Yeah, that's all junk. That's pre-sort. Notice that barcode right there. That's how they identify each parcel, each file. If they scan it and you save it, I noticed that those numbers, whatever number is on that envelope, is the number that is in the scanned file that I saved. And of course they have a shred date. Every piece of mail that comes in has a shred date. I am definitely going to mark this as junk as we scroll on down through all the choices again. Bingo. Junk. Yes, I'm going to confirm that this is junk. Junk mail does not count toward your scanned pages or envelopes. So here, this was a big day. Here, got lots of mail. All kinds of stuff to look at here. Got a DirecTV bill, and it has been forwarded from our previous address. I'm going to ask them to open that one. I can't remember what this one was. Oh yes, I do. I think I asked them to open that. This really is just junk. Official change of address from the post office. Yeah, I know. I'm using it. And again, more stuff from them. And there's that scan barcode. Each one of these has a unique identifier. And I can't remember what that is. But anyway. And there's Moela again, sitting in my inbox. Okay, so it's nice that you can click again. You don't have to go to a separate page to do this, because all those little thumbnails, if you just click on those thumbnails on the right under the big envelope, you can just scroll right on through. You can also hit the arrows on the right and left of the envelope to scan on through. Got my little PDF thing if I want to save them. On this page, if you notice, there's a menu bar going down the left-hand column. My addresses will give you got a fax number. Look at that. They give you a fax number you can use. This is where your packages are going, to that address in Sanford, North Carolina. And this is where our mail is going to in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Now, what you're not seeing is that we have a unique mailbox number, a PMB, personal mailbox. And that is part of your address, and everything that you address to anyone should have your PMB, personal mailbox number, included in the address. I'm just kind of going down that menu on the left, showing you the various sections. Here's the integrations I was talking about, the different cloud storage programs you can use.
So, how was that ride?
Did it make any sense to you?
Sure hope so.
That was the plan. We want to be able to show you exactly how we navigated through everything. And they really do make it very simple. You know, you just get an email and hey, you got mail.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's just basically taking off on the old AOL. You got mail. Here you go.
Exactly. And we do have ourselves signed up as an affiliate. We do provide an affiliate link. We don't really make anything directly if you decide that you would like to sign up through our affiliate link. But what they do end up doing is they will give us basically like a month of service.
Yeah, they give us a little credit
Yeah.
for everybody who does sign up. And we appreciate it if you do. And if it's a service for you, please use our link down below and we'll get you. Is it going to be down below or going to be up above?
Well, honey, it's going to be down below.
Oh, it's going to be down below. So, right down below, you'll find the link to the Traveling Mailbox and you'll get all set up.
Yes, and so there it is, guys, Traveling Mailbox. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please do respond to any kind of critiques you have. You got some questions you want to ask, we will do our best to answer them.
Yep, we appreciate everybody taking the time to watch this week. Next week, we're going to give you a recap of everything that we did in South Dakota. So we will see you then. And as always, we appreciate you taking the time. This is Gringos Are Us, expats with a plan.
We are doing it. You can too. Adios.
Hasta la vista.